the 11th day of May 2020. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) on Sunday announced 248 new cases of COVID-19, bringing the total number of confirmed cases in the country to 4,399. Lagos State recorded 81 new cases. Jigawa had 35, Borno and Kano 26, Bauchi 20, Federal Capital Territory 13. Edo State had 12, Sokoto 10, Zamfara 7, Kwara and Kebbi 4 cases each. Gombe, Taraba, Ekiti and Ondo recorded 2 cases each, while Osun and Bayelsa recorded 1 case each. Out of the total number of recorded cases, 778 have been discharged, while 143 persons have died. Meanwhile, the coordinator of the Kano State Task Force on COVID-19, Tijani Hussain, at a press conference in Kano on Sunday, disclosed that 47 health workers have tested positive for COVID-19 in the state. He stated that the infected health workers had contracted the disease the previous week, adding that no medical personnel got infected in the last few days. Hussain said the virus transmission has reduced among health workers following prompt actions of the state government, while the state had recorded 576 confirmed cases of the disease, out of which 32 patients have been discharged, while 21 fatalities has been recorded. He urged residents to adhere to the safety protocols such as social distancing, use of face masks, and comply with the lockdown directives. The governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, has refuted these reports making the rounds in the media that over 300 persons have died from a yet-to-be-identified ailment, stating that only 150 people died in the state. Reports had it that about 300 people had died in Azare in Bauchi State from a yet-to-be-identified ailment, while the governor, who gave a press briefing in the state on Sunday, stated that 150 people have died in the last 30 days, contrary to the reports in the media. The governor had imposed a total lockdown on 3 local governments in the state as cases of community transmission of the COVID-19 increased, while a resident of Azare, Shehu Baba Azare, said the deaths in the last 2 weeks were worrisome because in the Azare cemetery, 301 bodies were buried in 14 days. The federal government has warned that all schools across the country shall remain closed as part of efforts to tackle the spread of coronavirus. The Minister of Education, Adamu Adamu's directive, which was contained in a circular signed by the ministry's permanent secretary, Sonny Echono, warned against resumption of schools at all levels. The minister urged Nigerians to ignore fake news making the rounds on resumption of schools, stating that the authorities are constantly reviewing the COVID-19 situation and any decision on the resumption shall be conveyed through the appropriate channels. The governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, told investors not to panic, saying the CBN has enough foreign exchange to meet repatriation. The CBN governor further assured investors that the security of their investments in the country remains sound despite dwindling revenue from the sales of crude oil globally. Emefiele, who spoke on Sunday, assured investors interested in repatriating their funds from other countries that they are guaranteed to get their money, notwithstanding the drop in revenue from crude oil, as the Apex Bank has put in place policies to ensure an orderly exit for those that might be interested in doing so. He, however, urged investors to be patient as repatriations were processed owing to the CBN's policy of orderly exit of investments. And that's the news update at this time on Television Nigerian. Thanks for watching. I am Charles.